So let's
The man,
watch a short video. Of
teacher,
course.
the man said, and the girl said,
What? What was that?
the
What did you say? I couldn't get what you said. What was that?
hmm,
What? Okay. Well, so let's watch a short video. Okay. And after that, we will talk about it. Okay. Ready? Ready? Let me share my
yes,
screen.
teacher, did we
Yes,
need to write the speech of the character?
no, no, you don't need to write. Just pay attention, Kiva. How they tell the story, okay? What tenses they
Yes,
use.
Marigold.
Okay, just listen and pay careful attention. Okay, you don't need to write anything. So let me share my screen.
Best Christmas present.
Yes.
One day in November, the first Christmas card arrived at Billy's house. Billy noticed that it was from abroad because of the stamps on the envelope. It was from some friends of Billy's parents, whom they hadn't seen for many years. Billy's mother summarized the message that was written in the card. Jean and John are now living in New Zealand and are coming to England for Christmas. And they have asked if they can stay with us. Oh, I don't see why not. And Billy's mother sent an email inviting Jean and John to stay with them over Christmas. When they arrived a few weeks later, all the way from New Zealand, it was snowing heavily, and Billy helped them in with their suitcases. You must be Billy. I can't say you've grown because I've never met you before. Nice to meet you, Billy. And they all laughed. Billy was happy to spend Christmas with them. John was good at telling jokes, and it was like having an older brother because he often played computer games with Billy, and they took Rocky to the park several times a day. Jean was also fun to be around, and she got on well with Billy's parents. She helped in the kitchen, she went shopping, and she did lots of housework. They were still there a week later on New Year's Eve, and they all stayed up, and at midnight they celebrated the New Year together. A few days later, Billy went back to school, and his parents returned to work. However, Jean and John were still there. What shall I do? Life is getting back to normal, and they're still celebrating Christmas. Maybe you should have a word with them, or maybe you should let them stay, as they are such nice people. Billy's father was a good man, and he did not say anything. And Jean and John finally left on January 8th. A few days later, Jean sent an email thanking Billy's family for letting them spend Christmas with them. The email also said that in November, John had been working so hard that he'd almost had a nervous breakdown. However, after coming to the UK and spending Christmas with Billy's family, he was feeling great again, and staying with them was the best Christmas present they had ever received.
Wow.
Past simple story.
Okay. So let me share the screen again. We're going to talk about the story. Okay, Keva, what tenses did you hear in the story? It was past or present? If it was past, what tenses? Past simple, past continuous. Why is that? Can you tell me?
Present.
Present. You
That's
sure?
simple.
Are you
Sure.
sure?
Sure.
Okay, let me write. Let me write something on the board. Okay. It was a dark and cold night. I was walking on the street.
I know
Okay.
that is
Yeah.
past simple.
Yeah, past simple, not present. When we tell a story, something about past, we need to use past tense, okay? But you know, past tenses, Keva, that are used for telling stories are called narrative. Look, narrative tenses. What are narrative tenses? Okay, we have past, simple, past. What are you doing? Continuous, past, perfect. Okay, what what are you doing? Okay, Miss Boss.
I it's okay, but I'm still next to my younger brother, so you can hear what's that.
Of course.
It's not me.
What?
I don't say that word.
Okay. Past simple, past
Past
continuous, and past perfect. Okay.
perfect.
Okay. What is past simple? You know, I was,
Past past
I
simple.
ate, of course.
Past
I
simple.
went. This is past simple.
The
Past
past simple
continuous.
use I was walking, eating,
I was walking. Yeah, of
walking,
course. And
and
past,
they were
very good.
playing,
They were
playing.
playing, of course. Okay, now past perfect. Do you know?
Past perfect. I I has
Had, I had
had
eaten.
eaten
I had eaten, for example, fast food
fast food
before getting home. Had eaten, that is, had
that is
plus past participle. Okay, Keva, why we use these tenses and how? Past simple for completed action in the past, short action and completed action in the past. In the stories, we normally use it when we want to talk about main events, something that's, you know, important things. So, for example, say, it was dark and cold night. So I want to talk about the scene. And after that, I want to use past continuous to talk about actions in progress in the past. I was talking, I was walking. And past perfect when something happened before another thing in the past. For example, I had eaten before getting home. So something happened before another thing in the past. Let me show you something else.
yes.
Well, why is that?
Teacher, can you hear me? That is two yes.
Oh, so do you want to see them? Of course you can. You can watch. Of course you can watch. Just let me after. Um, let me complete this.
Write my birthday. Can
Who's
we
your
write
birth?
this? We can write a story about our birthday.
Of course, but I remember that you were going to write a story about an
My
important,
birthday.
but you didn't.
The
So what,
important event that is my birthday.
of course you,
I know how to write it now.
of
I know
course.
how to write it, so I will choose
Okay,
past
well,
simple, past continuous, and
look,
past
yeah,
perfect.
of course, look. Past completed actions. We went to the zoo last week. Okay.
Oh
And
yes.
past continuous actions in progress, long actions. Okay. I was sleeping when Natasha opened the door and we were talking about her. So this is long action in progress. And past perfect events happened earlier, before in the past, before another action. When I met her, I had never been in a serious relationship. He noticed that I had cleaned the car. I had cleaned the car. Okay, so we call them narrative tenses. Now, I want to tell you a story, okay?
Tell
Well,
a story.
yeah, let's complete. Okay, do you want me to tell you a story about two animals? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, once upon a time, many times ago, there were two friends, one giraffe and one,
It's
let
monkey,
me, what?
giraffe, and
And you tell me. Okay, we can say rhino. Yeah?
rhino.
Yeah, of course. Do you know it?
Yeah.
Okay, so there were two close friends. They they were really friendly, really close. They played together and they
They were
spent,
the friendship.
yeah, of course, of course. But you know, they lived in a desert. It was really, really, really hot, and there was nothing to eat. They rarely could find something to eat. If they wanted to find something to eat, they need to eat leaves on the top of trees. It was really difficult because they were little animals. They were so young. One day they decided to go to the village where a wise man lived and ask for help. They went and talked to the old man. They said, "Could you please give us a little food? We are really hungry." But the old man said, "Unfortunately, I don't have anything to give you now, but you can go and come back tomorrow. Tomorrow I will give you something to eat." They went back, and you know, they were really hungry. So they fell asleep really early. Giraffe was so hungry. So early morning, he woke up, opened his eyes, and just forgot about his friend Rhino. He left and he went to the village because he wanted to eat something. He was really hungry. And Rhino was sleeping, still sleeping. Well, he went when the giraffe arrived, he saw that, wow, an old man, the old man was making something like a soup. The old man gave her a bowl of soup and said, okay, just eat it. It will help you to be better. Giraffe ate the soup without waiting for his friends. Suddenly, something happened. His neck started to become longer and longer and longer. And Giraffe said, what is happening now? I don't know why my neck is getting taller and longer. And the old man said, okay, now you have long neck. So if you want, you can eat the leaves from the top of trees and you will never get hungry again. This is a miracle soup. And how about Rhino? He couldn't wake up and he couldn't eat the soup because he was sleeping. And now we see that rhinos have short neck, but giraffes have long necks. And that was the story. Do you like it?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Okay, now, can you tell me a story? Past a story?
Story.
Yeah.
Lazy girl.
I want to type it on the board. Can you tell me?
But my story is very long.
Oh, but you can say maybe a part of it.
The lazy girl and the deli- diligent girl.
Oh, you saw that? I know that story. I watched it. So say, yeah, of course. Tell me the story. That's really good story. Diligent and lazy girl.
Mm, this once upon a time, there was a diligent girl whose father married the mother of the lazy girl.
Oh, of course. So once upon a time, they were sisters.
Yeah, um, mm, um, there was the diligent girl
Yeah,
whose father married the mother
of
of the
course.
lazy girl.
Of course, of course. So
The del-
lazy girl was stepsister of diligence.
yes,
Okay, yeah.
I will read it for you. The diligent girl was sent out by her stepmother to find work and earn some money. On her way, she comes to the tree that bended her to scratch the branch of dying twins. It is so hard.
Yeah.
The diligent girl cheerfully completed the task at hand and then continued on her way.
Yeah.
Then she saw another tree on the vineyard who requested that she clean off the twigs as well. Despite, despite the fact that it was difficult and she was frightened, she did what she was requested. Then after that, she came up an old damaged oven who requested her assistant is cleaning and repairing him. As she continued working, she came across the father who requested her assistant is cleaning him up. Despite the fact that she could become wet and moody, the diligent girl followed the instruction. Then she stepped across the fairy house. Fairy house. Continue, teacher.
I know. And they asked her to clean the
We,
but
where she, teacher,
yeah,
okay,
I'm sorry,
where
say.
she was offered a 1-year cleaning job. This mansion has 7 rooms. The fairy said, "You must clean 6 of them, and you must never enter the 7th," she added. The diligent girl followed the instruction. After the end of the year, she told the fairy he wants to return home. The fairy unlocked the Sabbath champions with swimming with gold and silver. She would accept to live on the top of the gold and the silver by the fairy. Anything that comes to her Raman is now here as compensation for her year of toil. This was her reward from completing her task every day. The fairy gave her an order. Her body was covered with gold and silver coin. When she awoke, she said her goodbyes to her fair past and began to trek back home. When she got to the river, she ran into the dark and has resolutely instead of cleaning. The dark brought her to a treasure chest full of stone and jewelry. The dog instructed her to assist herself to the jewelry. Jewelry, talking as much as she desired. The diligent girl took care of herself and went about her business. Then I drove her, invited her to assist herself to some fresh water. Oh,
Well,
she did so because she was thirsty. She then continued on her way. She then ran into the oak acquaintance, the now repaired oven, who gave us some wonderful freshly made bread. The diligent girl helped herself to the beautiful bread. Seemed she was hungry, and then proceeded on her way. She then came across the tree that have produced some lovely crisp apple. She accepts the three invitations to assist herself and ate some edible fruit while talking some home with her. She arrived at her visit quickly. The mystery is home, said, said the tree roaster. Look at all the diamonds and money she had with her. The agent, her stepmother, who claimed that she felt work might bring her more money. More, Her mother told her daughter to go out and get a job so she could make a lot of money. The lazy girl went out looking at the implements and stuff the ancient tree, which were now completely dirty. The ancient tree all teacher
Yes, dear.
can I go upstairs? We have some problem.
Of course, dear. You can go.
Um, can I continue my story?
Of course, yes.
Of course, my brother does something, but I don't know, and she also cried.
Okay.
I will read it continuously.
Yeah, of course. So the lazy stepsister decided to go and to do what the diligent sister had done.
Oh, the lazy girl reached him, heard the dire old tree cry, and stole forward. The treat from the balance that pushed her and squeezed her to clean the tools. Can you assist me? girl, the tree said. No, I need to work to and earn money, the lazy girl said. I'm sorry, but I don't have time to assist you. Then the tree broke sheets to find the broken oven. When the oven crushed her assistant, the girl again refused. She then approached the well, who requested her assistance cleaning it. I will type you out cleaning, and I don't want to be exhausted, replied the lazy girl. The small unclean puppy approached her and requested her assistant bathing and grooming. The girl again said, I would be fine if I touched you. Look at how many fires are in your hair. She eventually found the fairy house and went inside and asked for a job. The fairy promised her a lot of a year but warned her not to enter the seventh chamber, as they did with the diligent girl. The young lazy commenced and began to work for the fairy. She followed instructions for a few days. She did, however, skip into the seventh chamber one day. The speed fast that groom was dim. She entered. Behind her, the dust flourished. Bugs and insects stuck her and bit her all over the body. When she tried, the fairy said, I warned you not to enter the seventh room. She was spelling and in church, and she didn't want to remain there any longer. The lazy girl left home and came upon the dog and requested it. The dog remarked, You never help me. Why I should accept you right now? When she arrived to the ocean well, she was running and thirsty. She gathered for the water, but she was dying it all. When I shouted for your assistant, you refused. Stop. I'm sorry, but I'm unable to accept you at this time. Get out of here. The lazy girl left this point. She continued working till she came upon the oven. However, the oven flame fighting her away. Just as you yourself to me when I need it. I will receive to help you now. Get out here. The young lady processed on her way. She was starving, thirsty, and assessed. She strived at the fire in the hope of open sunlight. She learned how to touch something, but the oven wouldn't allow her. The girl was compelled to leave the vineyard and continue on her journey. The lazy girl then stepped upon the ancestral tree. There was a lot of fruit on the tree. You didn't want to wring your hands when I need you at the old tree informed the lazy girl as she reached the food. You are not longer permitted to eat any of my food. Get out here, it said. The young lady walked home. As he neared the home, the rooster noticed her and stated she was whining and covered the blood. The lady was heartbroken to see her godly daughter instead Ace texture. I agree, she said to her husband. My daughter was unable to earn any money. Your daughter is the one who makes all the money. The dad was so enraged by the woman mistreat of his daughter, then asked them to leave the house.
Yeah. Okay.
Is
Oh,
this teacher? Do you think this is pre-story
this is,
a great story?
it was a really good story, of course, because I think we learned lessons from the story. First of all, we should work hard, be hardworking, be kind, be
Can
diligent,
ask?
and
Can ask?
yeah,
Can
and
ask you? Okay, you can speak.
yeah, of course. So, and the second one, it's really important not to be jealous about people.
Oh
So,
yes,
of course, we should be happy with what we have. So, of
teacher.
course, yes, dear.
And which character do you like best?
I think, of course, diligent girl because she was kind, hardworking. But about the lazy one, I can say that she was a
I don't like. I don't. I think I don't like she because she's so lazy.
Yeah, of course, you don't like her because, of course, she's so lazy. I do agree with you. I think so. And thank you. It was really good story. So just you use narrative tenses, past simple, past continuous, past perfect. Okay. So she was walking, past continuous, when came across a dry tree. So, for example, the tree had been dried before she arrived. So because of this, we use past perfect. Okay, so let's see this one. Let's see. Okay, Keva, for the next session, this is your homework. You need to write a story, okay, using
No.
narrative.
Uh,
Yes, yes,
um,
yes. Oh,
I will
be
copy from
diligent.
the Google.
It's but I want you to learn it, okay? No matter, you can search, okay? You can Google it and you can find something, but don't forget about reading and try to learn it because I want you to underline narrative tenses. Past simple, underline, past simple, past continuous, and past perfect, okay?
Yes.
Well, okay, now let's do something. We
Teacher,
go.
did we did teacher did our homework that we wanted to summary the story or write a story at past simple um, um,
Past simple, past continuous, and past perfect. You need to
okay.
use three tenses to write your story, okay? Well,
A teacher,
yes,
a teacher, can we summarize my story?
of course you can summarize. Of course you can summarize your story and send it to me. Why not? Of course you can.
Yeah, but I
Okay,
think I don't have time to do it.
okay. So you can do it easily because, but of course you need to summarize it and write about maybe 2 or 3 paragraphs and try to use past simple, past continuous, and past perfect, okay?
Yes.
Well, and now let's see what we
So
have.
lazy.
This one, okay. Match the examples 1 to 3 with A, B, and C. So number 1, we want to know which one is.
When she was coming home from work one day.
No, she had worked hard all day. Number 1.
She had worked hard all day. When she was coming home from work one day.
So we want to know which one is past simple, which one is past continuous, which one is past perfect. Past simple for completed action. Past.
Teacher, I know she has worked all day is present perfect.
Past perfect had worked.
Past perfect. And she was coming home from work one day is past continuous. And the driver asked her to get up her seat is present simple.
Past, asked, past simple, okay? Okay, so tell me. The first one, yes, as you said, past perfect. Past perfect is used to talk about an action in progress or a completed action or an action which happened before the main event. Which one? So,
Number one. C.
So we use past perfect to talk about an action that happened before another event in the past, normally a main event, something. For example, I was walking on the street. Listen, I was walking on the street. Suddenly, oh, I heard sound. I followed the sound and I saw a man who had fallen. Before I arrived, the man had fallen on the street, okay, on the ground. Well, number 2, oh, what happened? Oh, it's okay. Kevin.
Number 2, I will choose A.
Excellent, smart girl. And 3.
3 is B.
Very good. Okay, so do you remember the story of Rosa Parks?
Yes.
Okay, Keva, if you were Rosa Parks, okay, would you give your seat to the white person?
No.
No.
Because that is not fair to black people, so I don't stand up.
Of course, very good, very good. And tell me, how did you feel when Rosa refused, didn't accept to get up?
Feels good.
Yeah, she was brave.
True.
Of course. Okay, look at the picture of the 1969 moon landing. Match answers A to H with questions 1 to 8. Okay, let's see. Number 1, could you read it, please?
The Apollo's 11 left Earth. At the astronaut track. How land on the moon? How many TV viewers were watching?
So,
What did they?
so let's see if you can guess. When did Apollo 11 leave Earth? When? You need to give me a time.
Rule F.
Yeah, July 16th.
July 16th. 1969.
Very good. Number 2. How long, a period of time, how long had the astronauts trained?
About 6 months.
Yeah, of course. Who landed on the moon? A person who?
Nobody has landed on the moon before.
So, but you know, as we know, according to, I don't know, to news and research, and I don't know what they told us, uh, we have one person who landed, but we are not sure if it's right or no. Neil Armstrong and
Answer.
Edwin.
Ernest.
Yeah, maybe, but we don't know if they're, I don't know, I think some fake news because maybe
How
no
many
one.
TV viewers were watching? I think is B.
Very good.
530 million.
Wow, approximately. And number 5,
Anh không học hả? Teacher, wait me.
of course. You should say, hold on, please.
Oh, teacher, we can company.
Well, first of
So
all,
tired.
when you want me to wait, you say, hold on, please. Okay, teacher, hold on, please. Not wait. Hold on, please. Okay? This one is better.
Okay.
And now let's keep going with number 5. What did they do on the moon?
Waiting in orbit over the moon.
No. No.
Yeah, still waiting.
What did
I
they?
know it. They took Sam and Dick as parents.
Of course. And the
I
next,
know, no, the end.
what was the third astronaut doing? This is past continuous. So
Waiting in orbit over the moon.
very good. And the next one, how long did they stay in space?
There is 200 hours.
Yes, and the last one, why was this a turning point? It changed. Do you remember turning
Because
point?
nobody had land on the moon before.
Of course, nobody had landed on the moon before, so because of this, it changed everything. What are you doing, Keva? Please sit. Keva, please sit. Okay. Excellent. Wow. Okay. Now let's keep going. Okay, just let me check something.
Check something. What can you check something?
I want to check this word.
Oh, teacher, but we do that one already.
No, we didn't, dear. We didn't. We did fight.
No, but
Okay.
you remember it.
I remember everything. Because
You
I'm a
have five
teacher.
eyes.
Oh,
Teacher, I think you have 10 eyes to
of course
remember each
I
lesson.
do. Of course I do. Yeah, you know, I can see everything.
Teacher, but I think you have 10 eyes for, and one by one is for each lesson.
Oh, you think this way?
Hmm.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so, and I think you have a brilliant mind because you are smart. So, let's do this one together. This is the last part. Yes, dear.
But I cannot like you.
I'm sorry, dear. I couldn't hear you because, you know, there was a lag. Could you say again?
I am clever, but I cannot lie you.
Of course you are. You are.
No, I hate you. I hate you, teacher. I hate you.
Oh, you think me? Okay, but I think you. Okay, everyone can be clever and you are really smart, you know? I'm a teacher, so I say we are smart and you are. Okay, hello, hello, the glass wall. I'm
Hello.
saying glass wall, not you, because yeah, of course. Well, okay, tell me, what are you going to do after the class?
I will playing games after the class.
Oh, because of this, you are in rush because you want to go and play games? Ah. Okay. Well, just let's complete this part and then you can go. Okay. Number one. Okay. Let's do this part and then you can go.
By
So
phone.
do you remember? Okay. No, not this one because I didn't talk about used to. Okay. This is
Oh, teacher,
about.
you take. No, you teach me used to already.
Ah, I taught you. Okay. That's great. So, oh
Oh,
yeah,
you people
I did.
didn't used to buy phone. People used to write letter by hand. Women in many countries.
Yeah.
Pants.
Very good. Used to wear pants.
Have
Oh, but
people.
you know, in the past, I think they didn't used to wear pants in the past. Now, of course, we are used to wearing, but in the past, they didn't
I
used to.
don't you think.
Okay.
I
Number
don't think so. I don't know number 4.
okay, people to a lot of different countries. You can say, did people used to travel? Did people used to
These people
travel?
used to travel a lot of different countries. No, they
Didn't.
didn't. I think so.
Number
People
five.
used people used to think the
Yeah,
earth was flat. Did people used to have things
why things?
with buy things with money?
Yeah.
Yes, they did it. Then.
Yes, they did. And number one, people didn't used to have phones because they didn't have phones in the past. You know? Okay, Keva. So for the next session, for no, that's a
No,
good.
you said that we well
Okay,
this
so
is
this part you need to check. I want to know if you can complete this part without My assistant or no? Okay, let's see. If you can, you need to complete this part for the next session. Okay?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Now you want to go? You want to
Yes.
go? Oh,
Yes.
okay. You can go now. But I,
Goodbye, Mom.
okay. Goodbye, my dear. You can go.